Hi everyone. Do you remember me? It's been I want to say my last video was either the end of February or beginning of March, somewhere around that time. I think, I don't remember. But it's been a while. Um just to be honest with you, I lost my stitchy bug. I I did the last video. I might have stitched a day or two after my last video, and then I just lost my stitchy bug, and I haven't been stitching. I just picked up my stitch. Yes, I can't. I still can't talk. I just picked up my stitching last week and a half ago, and been stitching up a storm. And I have Terry to thank for that, from Terry Lee Crafts. So if y'all are glad to see me back and glad to see a video, you need to go over to her channel and say thank you. Because of her, I started stitching again. I went to go see her, not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. I went over there and saw her, and we had a good time together. We thought of some ideas for Cross Stitch Finish Line that she's been putting up, different events and stuff. And I told her, do whatever you want. You handle that. I'll handle everything else. And it's going great. It kind of kick-started me, and I've been stitching since then. So I now have enough to show y'all some progress and some stuff. The first thing I want to show y'all, and y'all haven't seen anything like this from me in several years, because I've been lazy. But I did an FFO. Ta-da! I actually did this last night. I don't remember where I got this little tag thing. I do remember that when I got it, it was on clearance. And it had a big letter X on it, like for someone's initial. I just popped that X off and stuck my stitching on it. And this was the regular price. Like I said, it's got a tag back here, but it doesn't say where it's from. So I don't know where I got it from. But I paid under $1 for it when it was on clearance. And I picked up several. I picked up a couple more of the black checkered ones, and a couple of the red checkered ones. So I got 2 more Halloween. This is from the Waxy Moon Design Halloween House Trio. So I got 2 more Halloween houses, and I'm going to do them all like this. Da-da-da-da. And I might go to, I'm not going to put like any bow. I'm not a bow person, a frilly bow and flowers. That's just not me. I'm just, but I might go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Walmart or somewhere when they start putting out their Halloween stuff. And I was at Michael's today, and they actually are starting to put out the Halloween stuff already. And buy like maybe a spider or a bat, a little to put on here somewhere to dress it up a little bit. But I kind of like it a little plainish. So I got that. So at least I got one FFO done. So let's see. Trying to think of what I was stitching on. When I last talked to y'all. I think it was one of the word plays by with it was yeah, it was, because I finished it, and I don't have it over here with me, so I'm not going to show. I might show if I go get. I don't even remember where I put it now. Yeah, I do. It's over there. So if I think about it later, I'll go get it so you can see it. But yeah, I was in the middle of doing that, and I didn't have much left to do on it, so I did finish it, and it's up. And then, after I finished that, I wanted something small to do. I didn't want anything like super big or, I just wanted something small, because I was still, even though I had finished that first one, I still didn't have my stitchy bug back 100%. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do something that's like really big and it's going to take me a long time and blah, 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 blah. So I picked out a smaller design, and I have to take it off the Q-snap. Because, well, I don't have to take it off. I just gotta, oh no, I don't have to take it off. Oh, how's that? So I picked up Autumn Bird by Heart and Hand. I got all 4 seasons. I thought, well, this is small. I can do this. And ta-da! I know it's not iron because I don't love you guys enough to iron it every time I show you. So get over yourself. So anyway, okay. So that's Autumn. Now I didn't, when I ordered these, I didn't order the beads to go with them, and I'm not sure whether or not I am. I might not. I don't know. So I did Autumn. Then after Autumn, I decided to do Summer. So I did Summer. Oops. Then after Summer, I decided to do Winter. And I did Winter. And of course, after Winter, you have Spring. And I started Spring. And that's all I got done. Because this color here, I ran out. I didn't have enough. So I ordered it. It should be in probably tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next day. And then I'll pick this up and finish it. And I know what you're saying. Well, Joe, you can go and do stitch everything else before you... I know, but I don't want to stitch everything else first. I want to get this little egg done first. Then I'll go back and I'll finish it. So there's like 3.5 finishes. And Cross Stitch Finish Line, Terry put up an event. She's doing like a Jumanji game where every month there's going to be like something you got to do that relates to Jumanji, the old one with Robin Williams, and this month it's flying creatures. So those are all birds, so it went with that, flying creatures. Let's see what's next. Oh wait, it's right here. I lied to you guys. It's not over there. It's right here. The wordplay. I forgot that I left it in there. Let me find it. Hang on. And the one I did that took me months and months and months and months to do was March. Now, I made a mistake on this, and if you can see the mistake and you notice the mistake, put it down in the comments. You won't win anything. It's just I want to see if anybody notices it. I'll even leave it up here an extra long time. And I don't know the fabric. It's 20. If only I could speak. It's nice to know things don't change, huh? I bought it off someone who dyes their fabric and sells it on Stash on Loan. I can't remember what her name is. So it doesn't really have a name or anything. It's just off of Stash on Loan. Now, I got a few more of these word plates I got to finish. So, and now I remember saying, well, I'm just going to keep it right here in my cart. So when I need to, I can just pick it up and work on it. Let's see. Okay. Now, Terry's been doing a little dice game in cross stitch finish line, where every day she rolls a dice and you take whatever number it rolls, multiply it by 10, and that's the number of stitches. You pick a project, that's the number of stitches you do every day. So I've never been one to work on more than one project in the day, and I thought, well, I'll try it. That'll get me out of my comfort zone a little bit and whatnot. So I picked, hang on. Terry's working on her temperature tree, and she's like, ugh, I don't like being behind on this. Okay, so I picked up this. I decided I was going to do it, and not only was I going to do it, I was going to pick a small project that wouldn't take long to finish. That I've been, and this is something that it's not going to take long to finish each one, but I've been putting it off because it's such a small stitch, and no, it's not going to take that long. So I'm like, oh, well, I can do that in a day or two. I'll do something else first, and then I never get around to it. So, and that's the hands-on design, a year of celebration, and I'm working on April. I got January, February, March done, and I got August done. And so I still got a few to go. So every day, now I didn't do it today yet, I still got to do it today. And I didn't do it yesterday because I was busy doing something else yesterday. So I might do today's and yesterday's tonight after this video. But this is the progress I have so far. Let's put something behind that. Here we go. That's the progress I got so far. And like I said, it's not going to take long to finish this because they're really small. So if I work on this every day, a few stitches every day, then I'll get it finished, and then I can start on my next one, and before you know it, I'll have them all done. And it won't have to stay August in my house all day, all year long. Alright. Well, it's only been 12 minutes. This is going to be a short video, because I got 2 more things to show you, and then I'm all done showing you stuff. I'll tell you what, before I show you the next 2 things, we'll do a little life update, because y'all haven't seen me in a while, and there's things that have been happening. Let's see, well, some things that were happening. The biggest thing that's happened, biggest positive thing that's happened between now and then is Samantha. If y'all all remember, my youngest daughter Samantha, most of y'all who's been watching me since the beginning know who Samantha is. Well, number one, she moved out. So she's no longer, she's 21 now. Can you believe that? Oh my God. I have no teenagers. She's 21. Anyway, she's moved out. If y'all remember, she went to classes to become a CNA. So she's working as a CNA. And earlier this year, she decided she wanted to go back to school to be an LPN, or a licensed nurse practitioner, I think it's called. I don't know. But that's what she wanted to do. So she checked out all the information, went to, there were like 2 different schools in this area that have a program like that, and she went and talked to them, and she enrolled, she got student funding, and she is currently in her, I think this is her 3rd or 4th week of school. So she's working full time at a rehab home. They do rehab patients, plus they have long-term patients. So she works there as a CNA, and she goes to school part-time. So she goes to school Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday from like 4 to 10, 4 in the evening till 9 or 10 at night. And then every Saturday Saturdays I think is 8 to 4. And then the other days she works. And there's some days that she works during the week, she works during the day and then goes to school afterwards. So she's extremely excited about it. It's something she really wants to do. And her long-term goals is after she becomes an LPN and after she works for a while and she wants to hurry up and, she wants to get a job and hurry up and pay up her loan, which I'm glad she's thinking that way. She says once she gets that loan paid off, then she wants to go back and become an RN, a registered nurse. And I said, it's fine. She says, it may take me longer than someone who went to college for 4 years to become a registered nurse. She says, but this is her pace. It's slow paced. She couldn't do anything that was fast paced because she gets too nervous. But we're extremely proud of her. So, kudos to her. Let's see, that's it. I was looking forward to going to the New Jersey Flosstube retreat, but it got postponed again, which is fine. I told, to keep my money. I'll go next year. I'm sure they'll have it next year. I got my shots. I've been vaccinated for COVID. My mother-in-law ended up with COVID and spent a little over a week in the hospital. She is out. This was like earlier this year. This was like not long after I did my last video. That's one of the things that kind of deflated my stitchy bug. And she was in the hospital for a little over a week. She's okay. She still has some issues with breathing. She can't walk a long distance, or she gets winded very easy. But other than that, she's doing fine. What else? That's about it. Other than that, I as y'all know, I take care of Love Bug and Little One. Those are my two granddaughters. They're here, I have a kid here every day except for Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, sometimes they're both here, sometimes it's just the one, but they're here. And let me tell you what, Love Bug just loves her little baby sister. She loves playing with her. She'll get on the floor and play with her. She is very good about sharing her toys, except for a few. She has like 3 or 4 of them that are her special toys, and she doesn't want baby sister to play with them. So I tell her, if you don't want baby sister to play with those, if you don't want little one to play with those, you need to go put them up in your bedroom. So she does. It's okay. That's 17 minutes. So I'll have a 20-minute video. I don't have much else to tell you. Okay. I have one more finish that I finished since I started stitching again. But let me give you some information on this one. Okay, like I told y'all, I went to go see Terry, not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, 2 weeks ago. And we were talking and everything, and she said something about, it would be nice to Zoom, with someone and stitch. I'm like, okay, we'll do it. So she says, okay. She says, we'll do it next Tuesday. So we did. We got on Tuesday around, it was between 1:30 and 2, around 2 o'clock. And because, she's there by herself at that time. I'm here by myself at this time. So we're both in an empty house. So we got on Zoom. Not Zoom. We got on Facebook Messenger and FaceTimed and stitched. And we decided that we were going to pick one project and only stitch on that project while we're talking to each other. And we decided we were going to do this every Tuesday and Thursday. So we've been doing that, and we're having a blast. We're on today. I think it was almost 3 hours, or was it a little over 3 hours to see from about 3 hours, give or take. I think it was more give, but anyway. And we sit and we chit chat and we talk and everything. So we did it last. Hang on, I'm thinking. Okay, the first time we did it, the first Tuesday we did it, we just stitched on whatever. I remember that. And then that day we said, why don't we pick one project and stitch on it only when we're talking. So last Thursday and today was the first 2 days that we stitched on that, just our video. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I don't even understand what I'm saying. But anyway, we decided to do Christmas ornaments because we both want more Christmas ornaments. And Christmas ornaments are always ones that I kind of push off and push off. So we decided we were going to do Christmas ornaments. So I finished my first Christmas ornament by talking to Terry. And there it is. And if you can't tell what this little red blob is, because it took me a while to figure out what the heck is that red blob. It's supposed to be a bird. It just looks like, to me, it looks like a upside down hat on top of his hat. But yeah, it's supposed to be a bird. So, I got my first ornament done while talking to Terry. And I've already picked out what I'm going to start Thursday when we chat. And I haven't told her this yet, but Terry, the project she's working on, she's not finished with yet, but she might finish it either Thursday or next Tuesday. And she's already shown me the project she's going to start. And it's a Lizzie Kate, one of the Lizzie Kate's Tidy Tidings. It's got several different ornaments on it. Well, I went earlier to pick what I'm going to start Thursday, and I noticed, Terry, I have that design. So you said you were going to do the tic-tac-toe one. I'm going to start it when you start it. But until then, I'm going to start this. So I got it all kitted up and ready to go. So on Thursday, when me and Terry talk, this is what I'll be starting. So that's my Tuesday and Thursday project. So I have my dice project that I do daily. I have my Tuesday and Thursday project. And then I have another project I work on the rest of the time. And it was the birds that I showed you in the beginning. And I was going to pick out Amira to do, or Nora Corbett to do. But I decided that this one needed work because I haven't stitched on this one in quite a while. And I wanted to work on it. I don't have the cover photo to show you, but I am sure every single one of y'all know what it looks like because y'all have seen it before. But it's the Prairie Schooler ABCs, and I'm on K is for Kitty. And I got, I'm doing them three in a row. So I got the J done. Now I'm working on the K. I got all this bottom part done. Now I just got to finish the top part. Because and the other ones that I have done and finished, I already have them FFO'd. And in fact, I'm hoping sometime this week I can hang them up on my wall. I figure if I got them FFO'd, I figure if I hang them on my wall and I see them every day, it'll motivate me to hurry up and get these done. Because when you get down to it, when you get down and start stitching, they really don't take a long time, each individual letter. It doesn't really take a long time. I've only been doing this for, I think, 2 days. It's only 2 days progress, I think. So that's that. My plans to keep doing the daily dice, keep talking to Terry and doing our Christmas stuff, and then doing my, I guess you can call it my focus one. That's the one I'm going to focus on all week, or until I get it finished. My plans are to get done the stuff I have. I went through a few months ago, right around the time I did my last video, and reorganized all my cross stitch patterns. And I'm like, oh, I got this. I want to do this. I got so many patterns that I want to do, and I got places in my house I want to get them done. That now I'm motivated to get them done. I want to do them. I want to get them FFO'd. I pulled out my stuff yesterday and got this FFO'd. I got other projects over there all set up, ready for me to go over there and FFO here in a few minutes. So hopefully, I'm hoping every time I do a video, I have FFOs to show you. But yeah, I'm going to... Okay, the reason why I'm laughing to say this is because me and Terry, when we were talking today, we were like, we were talking about that, we don't really want, I bought a pattern the other day off 1-2-3 Stitch, and the only reason why I bought it is because I ran out of floss, and it was a hand dyed, and I had to order it, and I didn't want to order just one piece of floss. So I said, well, I'll get a pattern. Well, I had a hard time finding a pattern because every time I seen a pattern, even though I liked it, I'm like, well, but I got this, and I got this here, and I got this here. And I told Terry today, I said, I can't even remember which pattern it was I ordered now. I think it was one with Christmas ornaments on it, but I can't remember. Um, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So me and Terry had that discussion today about how, we're not buying patterns because we want, both of us, we have plenty, she wants to do the I think she's going to do the no new starts next year, or she's thinking about it because she's got a lot of whips and she wants to get them done. And I got a lot of patterns I want to get done. So, we're talking, we're not buying patterns. Well, just a few minutes ago we were messaging back and forth, and she said, I got a great idea. She says, how about at the new year for our Tuesday and Thursday projects, when we talk, we do Kringle from Little House Needleworks. So guess what the two of us bought just a few minutes ago? Kringle. So we're going to start that. She wants to start at midnight, so I'm going to talk to her and tell her that we should start FaceTiming like at 11 so that we can be ready to start stitching at midnight. That's going to be fun. So let's see, what else? That's it. I don't have anything else. Nothing new. I haven't been really buying anything because I haven't been stitching. The one new thing I bought, let's see if I can get y'all over here to see it without making y'all. Okay. Maybe not. There we go. See that cart? Those are those carts you can get from Michael's. And it's, how many drawers is it? It's 10 drawers. I used to have that 3-tier cart here with all my cross stitch stuff on it, but it always looked so messy because I had my project bags in, of the projects I was working on, and to me it drove me nuts because it looked messy. So I went and I got this, and I put all my cross stitch stuff in here that was on that cart. Some of it I put away elsewhere because I didn't need it here for every day, and I now have that cart. Is Love Bug's book cart. She's got a bunch of books down here. She loves it because it's on rollers and she can roll it to her little table, sit and look at books, and then roll it back. So it's keeping her books off the floor. So yay. So I got this, and I got each project that I'm working in a drawer by itself, and then I got this one drawer where I have my scissors and the stuff that I need for every project in there. And I love it because it looks neater. My floss and stuff isn't getting dusty because I hadn't been stitching for a while, so everything on that cart was starting to get dusty. So I'm like, oh. And of course it's flat up top, so I can still put my drink and the remote to the TV and the phone if I need it. So that's the only thing I've purchased for stitching. Well, that's a lie. I went back to Michael's today, and they have the same cart but with only 5 drawers, and they're deeper drawers. I bought one of those because right now I got my fabric. I got half my fabric down here in one place, and the other half of my fabric is upstairs. So I want to get all my fabric in one place, and I want to organize it, and I think these 5 drawers are big enough to where hopefully I can fit all my fabric. I think I'll be able to fit all my fabric and then some. Because I know I got a lot of fabric, but I know I don't have that much fabric. So I want to do that. Then I'll have all my fabric in one place. And when I'm looking for a piece of fabric, I know I can go to this one place. I told Terry that I'm so jealous of her and her crafting. Oh, when I went over there, she showed me. I was like, it was, I want a craft room. My husband says, well, if you want a craft room, let me know. I'll kick our son out of the house and you can use his room. I'm like, no, I don't want to kick him out of the house. So, all right, well, that's it. I have nothing else to say. I don't know how often I'm going to do videos, but I will do them more often than once every 4 or 5 months. I'm thinking if I don't do them weekly, I'll do them bi-weekly. Because if I keep on the pace that I am now, I might not have a ton to show if I do it weekly. I might have a little bit, but then if I do it bi-weekly, I might have a little bit more. I don't know. Depends on my project. If I have a lot of FFOs this time next week, then I might do a video to show you all my FFOs. because I really want to concentrate on getting my FFOs done, because it's like everything that I've stitched and is done, I have a spot in my house I want to put it. And I told my husband I'm tired of looking at blank walls. You know, I mean, I got a lot of blank walls, a lot of blank space, and I want to get these done to put them up. And then if I see them hanging, my cross stitch hanging, then it might motivate me to get more done. And I just repeated what I said earlier in the video. So, okay, well, it's a 30-minute video. I made it stretch to 30 minutes. But I hope you're happy I'm back. I'm glad to be back. I'm hoping to do more videos and not disappear on you guys again. If you're not a member of Cross Stitch Finish Line, the Facebook group, go and join. We got the Stitchathon every other weekend. We got the Alice in Wonderland event every other weekend. We got the Jumanji going on. We got the Daily Dice going on. And there's also, Terry also does a daily theme thing. I mean, you don't have to do it all, but there's plenty for everyone to pick from. We're trying to make it fun, trying to get people motivated to get stuff done. You know, I mean, yes, it's nice to get a good start, and you get starts and whatnot, but, you know, you also want to get stuff finished. So, and you don't have to share just finishes on Cross Stitch Finish Line. You can share your new starts, share your whips, share your haul. You know, it's just share. Well, I was going to say share everything, but there might be some things that we just don't want to see. Okay. All right, on that note, bye, everyone.